for our next adventure in World of Warcraft, we're going to go back to Azeroth.
Ah, míralo, sí. Volvemos a Azeroth.
High fantasy. I mean, our fans of Azeroth for a long time. This has been kind of the foundation of much of the lore of WoW. So, without further ado...
Venga, cinemática. Ahí vamos. Aquí se viene lo gordo. ¡Vamos! ¿Estás ahí con ganas? ¿Eh?
Hala, 10 millones de años, chaval.
Hace 10.000. Hostia, esta imagen. ¿Os imagináis que Azeroth va a despertar? Hostia, no me jodas que van a meter más contenido bien y van a explicar bien dentro del juego todo el lore de antaño. Estaría guapísimo, tío. La guerra de los ancestros, los dragones. ¿La guerra de los ancestros? Eso parece, tío. Mira, pues aquí está la cinemática, ¿eh? ¿Hay una novela de los ancestros? Tengo que ir leyendo las cosas. El presente. Se ha teñido de verde. ¡Están despertando! Joder, lo malo que no tengo ni idea del lore antiguo, tío, del WoW. Hostia, ese se ha muerto. Pocos han sobrevivido, ¿eh? ¿Os imagináis que os dormís y os despertáis miles de años después? ¿Solo ha despertado él? Pues sí, todos los que se han ido a la mierda con el paso del tiempo no han despertado. Vamos, que este es al que tenemos que llevarle seguramente la nueva ficha del WoW. La nueva moneda o algo. Como las monedas Apexis. Nada, no creo. A ver, lo malo que no, en serio, no tengo mucha idea del lore antiguo. No sé, pero este parecía el padre o el superior. Y tampoco ha despertado, tío. Solo ha despertado él.
¿A que no se enciende el faro?
Se basa en lo antiguo, pero parece nuevo. Eso es de los titanes, seguro. Tiene pinta, ¿verdad? Pues nada, no funciona. ¡Ah! ¡Se está deshaciendo!
Adiós, que se mata.
Lo va... ¡Pero! ¡No es que nos lo dice antes! Nada, lo va a hacer manual. Ya que no funciona nada. Después de 10.000 años... ¿Os imagináis que justo despierta a Azeroth?
Se mató hoy.
Oh, pero cumplió con su misión. Lo malo que dentro de otros 10.000 años ya no va a haber nadie para hacerlo.
10.000 no, 10 millones de años ponía.
¡Oh, Lestrasa! Pues sí, es de los dragones, tío, sin duda, tío. Ya sin duda. Ay, pero ¿no estaba desaparecido el de vuelo bronce? Es verdad, sí, ahí no me sé los nombres de cada uno.
But her fate is yet uncertain. Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again.
Sí, porque fueron los dragones los primeros así en proteger, ¿no?
Dragons shall begin.
¡Hostia! ¡Pues sí era el logotipo! ¡Pues sí era el logotipo el que había puesto yo en Twitter!
O sea, que la
¡Hostia!
filtración era verdad.
Sí, era verdad.
Dragons!
Alexstrasza,
This is
nos
so
dormo.
cool. No one
El
saw
vuelo
it.
del
No
dragón.
one saw it coming. Carefully kept secret. But seriously, I mean,
Pero sí, o sea, sí que era de dragones,
The
tío.
awakening of the Dragon Isles,
En las Islas
the
Dragón.
return of dragons, the dawn of a new age. Right, we've seen Rathian searching for his father's legacy.
¡Hostia, Rathian! Claro, es que tiene que ser él. Bueno, él o el otro, Tauren.
the beacon going off, is that summoning the dragons?
It is removing the concealment that had hidden the Dragon Isles from the world, but also beckoning the dragons back urgently in a time of need.
I assume pretty good variety of locales within the Dragon Isles. It's
Yes, the Dragon Isles, as kind of standard for WoW expansion, consist
¡Oh,
of
qué
5
bonito,
zones,
tío!
4 standard leveling zones, and a new starter zone that we'll get to in a second.
Can you talk a little bit about how the team found ways to thread the dragon aspects throughout the environments?
The Dragon Isles are a place that is lush and primal.
Ya,
bursting
visualmente
with
me va a gustar
energy.
un huevo,
As
¿eh?
Azeroth herself reawakens, those primal forces are expressed throughout the environment, whether it's magma activity, volcanic activity, whether it's the icy wastes of the Azure Span.
Oh, vamos a
And
tener
each one of
ahí,
those has a
mira,
connection to a
es
Dragonflight that we've seen
tanto
before.
otoño,
And it's going to be an amazing place
nevado.
for players to arrive at and explore.
all right. You know I'm going to ask.
Yes, okay, so
Can I be a dragon?
let's start getting into some features here and what Dragonflight means for you as well.
¿Os imagináis que podemos hacernos dragones, tío?
Yes, we have an all-new playable race.
¿En serio? ¿En serio que va a ser verdad?
This is a dragon
Hostia.
¡Hostia, tío!
Dragons in Warcraft have
Ay,
the
qué
¡Ay, que va a ser como los de
ability
Monhunter!
form.
What classes can they be?
They have unique abilities as literally a dragon.
¡Hostia, entonces era
Oye, van a hacer
verdad!
uno de estos, ¿eh?
¡Ay, yo!
And so what we're doing is this is not just a new race.
No te puto creo que era real, tío. Yo tampoco me lo creía.
Warcraft, and not just an allied race.
Yo tampoco me creía esas imágenes, que las he visto yo también.
The story so focused around dragons felt like the perfect.
Pero sí, tío, que es
If
verdad.
you are a Drakthir, you will be the Evoker class. Drakthir can only be Evokers, Evokers can only be Drakthir. And the reason why only a Drakthir could be an Evoker
Evocador.
is that an Evoker is really combining
O sea, nueva clase
on the
también.
magic of the different aspects with the unique physical gifts that a Drakthir has. The ability
Es
to
co- va-
actually take flight and do an Onyxia
va a ser
style
como un
strike and
drago-
deep breath over the
un-
battlefield, land on the other side.
Como un
buff
Demon
yourself,
Hunter,
wing buff it,
que es,
and then unleash your magical abilities.
Yes, please.
The Evoker has 2 specializations.
que
They're
tiene
a
las
hybrid
cuatro, bueno, los
of
cinco.
either range DPS or healer, and they wear male armor. We figured, you know, with the new hero classes,
Tocaba uno de malla ya.
enough melee. We don't need more of those, and also probably don't need any more leather wearers.
The raid leaders are going to love you for that.
Exactly. This is definitely a hero.
Buah,
class.
va a ser
So
una
that means
pasada
that the likely
esto,
class
eh.
For them or demon hunters, they will be starting level 58, and then they're going to have a new starter zone. So they're going to have a slightly different journey into the Dragon Isles as opposed to the rest of us that are sailing there from other parts of Azeroth.
Can you talk a little bit about the customization?
Tío, que va a ser verdad.
It's going to be able to identify my.
Todos los
dragon
leaks eran
character.
reales,
Basically
tío.
anything and everything. You know, skin color, hair color, jewelry.
Hostia, en forma
tattoos,
humana.
other
Y- ah, esto
adornments,
también
you
lo he
can make
visto.
this character the expression of your identity in Azeroth.
¿Y cuándo los tigres humanos?
Class, race. Well, tell us about some of the system updates or
Yeah, so-
features.
Eso sí, los dragones son un poco feos, ¿no? Y es verdad, ¿y el dragón macho?
In recent expansions, one of the things we've tended to do is really have these deep features that were closely tied to a specific expansion that would then get left behind as we moved on. And we've heard loud and clear from players that, you know, it's kind of a bummer to start off every new expansion by leaving a large part of your character behind, by leaving a large part of your progression behind. So this time around, what we're doing is really pouring all of our energy into permanent revamps, overhauls, and improvements to World of Warcraft's core systems. Things like our progression system.
Pues a ver si es verdad, macho.
Talent system is something that we want to completely revamp. We want to
Entonces es
take a look
verdad
at
lo de
our
los
design.
talentos.
We want to take a look at professions.
So with
Joder,
the
por favor,
challenge
cambiarme las
and the
profesiones y
arrival
ponerlas
of
útiles.
plastic, Did you learn anything about how our talents work?
I think seeing a new generation of players play with those talents and work through those talent trees really
O sea, vuelve el árbol de
when
talentos.
we shifted to the Mists of Pandaria style talents and beyond. A big piece of that was some of just the granularity, the feeling of getting a level and spending a point to customize your character to make yourself a bit better in some specific way. But also, you know, that sense of hybridity that you could have. That's something that we've largely lost. And so the new talent system
Dios, cuántas
directly
cosas.
pitting player power throughput choices directly against those sort of utility hybrid choices, because we know that there's always a right outcome there. And we also understand that, you know, there's a lot of strength in the flexibility of the modern talent system to let players customize their talents for a particular encounter or for dungeons versus PvP, and we don't want to lose any of that.
So John, UI?
Oh my God. Yes, I got this 30-inch monitor trying to keep track of where I am on the map, all my buffs, and oh, over here, what's going on in chat. It has literally made my eyes go like this. So,
You're not alone in that. We've
Sí,
made a lot
también
of
decían que iban a hacer
incremental changes and
la...
additions over the years, but really this is a revamp, this is an overhaul. And so we're excited to really modernize the look and feel while staying true to the origins of World of Warcraft. Now at the same time, we're not looking to take away the sort of power user customization there. Add-ons are still there if you want them, but we want a much better default out-of-the-box experience for all.
¿Y no la vais a mostrar?
and can I reduce elements, remove elements? If I want to explore the world and see the beauty of Azeroth.
When it comes to specific elements, as much
Ah,
as
el mapa
possible,
abajo.
players choose what to show and what to hide so that they can control it themselves.
You mentioned professions.
O sea, lo han puesto como si fuera el add-on ese que todo el mundo usa, tío, para poner los talentos.
Yeah, I knew it.
Y no me gustaba nada ese
Our
add-on.
first professions in Dragonflight is really all about delivering on fantasy and identity as a crafter. And so if you want to be a serious blacksmith, if you want to be a great leather worker, we want to deliver the ability to invest time and energy into that.
Oh, esto
become a
pinta
master
bueno, ¿eh?
Be able to make items that are in demand, interact with the community. One of the big pieces that we want to do to support that is a new work order system to have a bit more convenience than just spamming trade chat all day. But if you are someone, you're not yourself a blacksmith, but you have a bunch of mats and you want them forged into a great sword, you can put that work order up, list your mats,
¡Hostia, qué bueno!
Pues ya era año, que esto lo hay
¡Joder!
todos los puñeteros MMORPGs.
¡Qué bueno! Ahora sí que van a ser útiles las profesiones,
Be a
tío.
dractyr, go to Dragon Isles. Can I have a dragon?
What's the fantasy of dragons if not soaring over the lands? And so we're really excited to introduce a feature that we're calling dragon riding. It's dynamic with, you know, everything from momentum to dive bombs, the ability to, you know, just sort of build that speed up.
O sea, puede ser, o sea, si te vuelas como un dragón, ¿no?
Much more exciting than traditional flight that we've made available in the past, but that's also available for players through a customizable dragon mount right from the start.
So this is a skill you learn over time, right? To
Sí, que va a ser más inversivo el vuelo.
Yes, you'll be able to sort of upgrade aspects of your flight, but
Hostia, qué
you'll have
guapo.
this new form of flight from the start. And the dragon companion that you have is,
Ah, que es un
of course, very
compañero.
thoroughly customizable, which is a
Coño,
new-
como
a new
lo de
thing for
entrena
us
tu
to have.
dragón.
This is not just a generic dragon that everyone has, but a drake that is yours.
Hostia,
What
qué
we want its scales
guapo.
to look like, horns, the shape of its head,
¡Ay, que lo he
other
parado!
attachments, armor pieces, and more. Take your pick.
¡Oh! Me mola mucho.
The Dragonflight expansion is going to see players leveling to 70, going to the all-new continent of the
Ah,
Dragon
mira,
Isles.
sí que se va a subir nivel, que un leak era que no se iba a subir nivel.
And a new starter zone
Yo quería que lo
for our
dejasen como
Drakthir.
está.
No, no, yo quiero que
There's a
subir
range
nivel.
of systems
No, yo no.
revamps, such as a new talent system, an overhaul
Son, o sea,
update
no
for
están
UI,
diciendo
and
casi
an
nada de
entirely
esto,
fresh look
pero
at
los
professions
cambios
with
estos que
more depth
realmente
than ever before.
son
Also,
así
getting around the
chorradas
Dragon Isles
realmente
is
para la
gonna come in
jugabilidad,
the form of
pero
Dragon
molan
Riding.
un huevo,
So
tío.
it's
Yo
to
quiero
customize and
eso,
upgrade your
mira
own
ese que
mount so that
guapo.
you can fly in a sense
Hostia, con las
from the start.
transfiguraciones y que tu
Of course,
dragón
as
se
any
parezca a tu
expansion, we have
transfiguración.
new set of
Me tengo que
dungeons,
buscar una
raids,
transfiguración
and much
ya.
more to come.
We also have an alpha that will be starting up in the future.
Check out our website for more information. And
Venga,
keep
vamos a apuntarnos ya.
Sign-ups if you want to help us test out Dragonflight.
Blizzard, please, esta vez dame
We do
una
have a deep
beta.
dive that follows this, so please stay around.